Prospects for repositioning Ikorodu as a viable economic hub in Lagos and Nigeria came to the fore at the Maiden Ikorodu Summit organized by Ikorodu-Oga Development Association. Focusing on the theme, stabilizing the local economy, it was an opportunity for stakeholders to collectively chart a roadmap for the sustainable economic development of Ikorodu. Convener of the summit, Mr. Ganiyu Segun Abiru, shared the essence of the gathering.
I think we thought of this summit because of what we are seeing in the economy of Ikorodu community. And we feel that things are not going aright. And as a stakeholder in the development of this community, I felt we should have a summit that will discuss extensively where we were, where we are, and where naturally we should be if our resources are maximally utilized. And that was exactly why we spoke with some NGOs who we want to partner with. At the end of the day, we settled down with one not-for-profit organization called Advocacy for Community Economic Development. We had a series of discussions, and then we came to the issue of coming up with this issue, the topic of stabilizing local economy, with special focus on Ikorodu Division, which of course comprises Ijede, Imota, Isiu, Egbin, and the likes. So we are thinking that the outcome of today's deliberation will be packaged and then forwarded to the governor for his consideration.
Chairman of the Economy Summit and notable Nigerian economist, Dr. Temitope Oshikoya, believed Ikorodu had enormous resources that had to be tapped to contribute to the global economy.
Ikorodu, as we know it, is one of the fastest growing suburbs of Lagos metropolis. Indeed, when you look at it, I calculated that the average per capita income for Ikorodu should be about $5,000, which is above the national average per capita income for Nigeria on an annual basis. The average per capita income for Nigeria is less than $3,000, and top Ikorodu is about $5,000. How did I come to this? When you look at it, due to the work that people like the Honorable Commissioner, the Governor of Lagos State, and former governors of Lagos State have done, they've been able to transform Lagos State to be one of the largest economies in Africa. Indeed, Lagos State is recognized as having about $100 billion GDP, which is, when you look at it, is the 7th largest economy in Africa. And it is higher than Cote d'Ivoire. I have lived in Cote d'Ivoire, by the way. It is higher than Kenya. I have worked on Kenya also. And what you then realize is that if you just take 5% of the economy of Lagos State, just 5% of the economy of Lagos State, Ikorodu should be worth about $5 billion. Minimum, if you take just 5% of the economy of Lagos State. If you take 10%, then Ikorodu should be worth about $10 billion. So as a result, you see that the Ikorodu economy is between $5 billion and $10 billion economy, and we can grow it more. Your Honorable Commissioner, we also observe, as you have indicated, that Ikorodu, and the World Bank also acknowledged this, that Ikorodu's land is used for industrial, commercial, residential, as well as agricultural purposes. And I think we should be grateful for this. And we, as the Commissioner indicated, and as the World Bank also identified, Odoguyo is one of the largest industrial estates, not only in Lagos, but also in Nigeria. It is the host to PZ, it is the host to different industries, different commerce, and so on and so forth. Ikorodu has a lot, and I believe that Ikorodu is open and welcome more industries, more commerce, and under the able Commissioner for Commerce, Ikorodu will achieve greater heights.
The Commissioner of Commerce, Industry and Cooperatives, Mrs. Olayinka Oladunjoye, in her remarks restated the commitment of the Lagos State government to the transformation of Ikorodu's socioeconomic landscape.
You'll all agree with me that Ikorodu has grown beyond a petty trading location to an emerging commercial and industrial hub that is being supported with enabling infrastructure by the state government. I see no reason, therefore, why indigenes of Ikorodu will find it difficult to invest here. You have the market. In considering the population that is growing daily, that's an advantage. You also have the industrial facilities. You have the necessary social environment that typifies the metropolitan city. And most importantly, deployment of massive security apparatus by the state government in the division to eliminate the Bado. This will help to mitigate all forms of security challenges. So the ball is in your court to grow the division to an enviable investment haven. Graciously, His Excellency the Governor has given approval for the construction of 18 roads in Ikorodu local government and 5 LCDAs, in line with his policy on total rehabilitation of local roads in the state. We are also proposing a furniture enterprise zone along the Mile 12 Majidun axis, and is also on record that the largest industrial estate in the state is the Odonguyan Industrial Estate, Ikorodu, with a lot of high-profile industries. The Lagos State Polytechnic and Ikorodu Technical Colleges are all here to assist Ikorodu Division in skills gaps and entrepreneurial development. All of these projects are meant to upscale and align the Ikorodu Division with cosmopolitan Lagos and consolidate on the prime position of Lagos State as the industrial and commercial nerve center of the country and indeed the entire West African sub-region. As a proactive government, we shall not rest on our oars, knowing that the task of achieving the goals of sustainable trade, industrial and economic development is by no means an easy task. We would not relent as government.
Mrs. Oladunjoye and Dr. Oshikoya speak further on the Ikorodu Economy Summit.
For me, it's a welcome development. I mean, there's no doubt that we need we need to look inwards and get ourselves together. And you can see that today I'm wearing an adire. And it's for a purpose, because there's need for us to look inwards and ensure that capacity and build capacity for those of us who are in. Ikorodu is blessed. They have the Polytechnic here. They have the Lagos State Technical and Vocational Education. They have industries that are moribund. All they need to do is reactivate those industries for prosperity. They have children here and there. They have people from Ikorodu who are all over the world. I want to charge them to come home and ensure that there's adequate development for the division.
This summit is to be able to let people be aware of the economy of Ikorodu, its potential. It's one of the fastest growing suburbs of Lagos metropolis, and that if we channel proper infrastructure, including roads, our waterways, and so on, and if we are able to attract investment, more investment, such as the PZ that we have in Ikorodu, you will be able, Ikorodu will go a long way to contributing not only to the economy of Lagos, but also to the economy of Nigeria.
With an unofficial population of 5 million, Ikorodu is one city that presents a great opportunity for investment in the area of tourism, industrialization, agribusiness, real estate, and manufacturing that can transform its economic landscape.